Hey everyone, it's Mr. Hollywood, and today I will be giving my updated top 5 Best Picture winners. Now, before I give you my picks, feel free to share your picks of the top 5 Best Picture winners down below in the comments. And also, due to the lack of voting for my fan voting, we're just going to push it back another week. That's just kind of the consistent pattern. And also, my live stream for my 100-day posting streak, where I do my top 100 movie characters, will be May 1st at 6:30 at 6:30 West Coast time. So if you're on the East Coast, it would be 9:30. So I just want to put that out there, and I might even just set a timer on YouTube where if you have notifications, it would pop up. But anyways, I'll probably do this after this video. Anyways, top 5 Best Picture winners. I just want to say all 5 of these movies are incredible. So, I just want to put that out there. Anyways, top 5 Best Picture winners. Let's begin with my number 5 Best Picture winner. And that is Schindler's List, which is a movie I don't see myself watching for at least probably another 10 to 15 years. Because I saw it recently, and that movie is dreadful. However, it's one of those dreadful movies that's a great movie. It's just a movie you won't watch again because of how sad and just kind of how, it's definitely not a rewatchable film. I don't even know how you phrase it. I think it was very well done. It's just not a movie I see myself rewatching just due to the subject. However, I still have to acknowledge greatness. It is a very well done film that shows the fall and rise of Oskar Schindler, how he let all these Jews go, and it does a great job, with the ending specifically, of how powerful of an ending, where Oskar Schindler saved over 1,000 people. However, he still didn't feel satisfied, and that was very powerful. Honestly, I feel like Liam Neeson probably should have won an Oscar for this. However, Steven Spielberg won his first Oscar for this, and John Williams won an Oscar for score, which that score is awesome. So yeah, Schindler's List, not one of my favorites, but in terms of, on a objective level, it is top 5 Best Picture winners. So it averages out at number 5. Now coming in at number 4 is The Silence of the Lambs. I just saw this movie a few days ago, and yeah, this movie is incredible. This is a movie I actually do see myself rewatching kind of soon. Of course we have to talk about Hannibal Lecter, Sir Anthony Hopkins, who won an Oscar, who made such an impact. He didn't even have that much screen time, but he still won the lead Oscar. That's how great he was. And obviously Jodie Foster is great. And this movie is one of the few to win the Big 5, which is Screenplay, Directing, Best Picture, Lead Actor, and Lead Actress. And you know what? It deserved it. It was great at all 5. And it won in merit because it's has a horror vibes, and these are not the type of movies that usually get the Oscar attention, but this movie was an exception. And yeah, Silence of the Lambs, brilliant movie, and it is my number 4 Best Picture winner. But coming in at number 3 is The Godfather. Of course, The Godfather is going to be on this list. A movie that you could argue is the definition of cinema, pure cinema. Of course, it has some of the most iconic characters of all time. Vito Corleone, Michael, Sonny. Just the vibes that this film gets you. Just a simple mafia story, but it's very effective. It is The Godfather. That's just a good way to put it. The Godfather of cinema, and it is my number 3 of the Best Picture winners. But coming in at number 2 is Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. This is how you do a finale, right? Just a grand, epic finale, which I'm actually going to see this movie in the theaters in 5 or 6 weeks. on the big screen. Really excited. I mean, yeah, Lord of the Rings: Return of the King is a special movie. It's a movie I haven't actually seen in like 3 years. However, it is just, I mean, it's just so brilliant. Just the way it closed out everything. The way it all goes full circle from the beginning. And just the filmmaking. I mean, yeah, it is beautiful and is deservingly swept the Oscars that year. And it deserved it. It's one of the all-time great movies. And it's my number 2 when it comes to Best Picture winners. But coming in at number 1, Unforgiven. It is slowly, as the days go on, creeping my way up as one of my all-time favorite movies. So, like, I saw this movie a few weeks ago, and I mean, I was blown away with just the filmmaking, just this as a film. This is actually the first Clint Eastwood film I ever saw, and I think people make a joke, it could be set 30 years after The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and I see that. And by the way, that would be like the perfect sequel to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And, you know, it's one of those movies that just, as I sat with it, I like it even more. And I honestly don't usually feel that way for films. It's usually just, I like it, and then it probably goes down. But this is one of my films where, if you asked me when I first saw it, it would probably be my number 2. However, as just the days go on, as I just kept thinking about it, just being more blown away with everything this film accomplished, it is my favorite Best Picture winner. Love seeing Clint Eastwood as a retired bandit, and this is kind of late in Clint Eastwood's career, and I mean, he won for directing this and producing, and he probably should have won for acting. Gene Hackman was a great villain, and Morgan Freeman, just the ultimate trio. Yeah, this film is also really powerful at the end too, and you know, that's a common thing with all these Best Picture winners. It has thematic elements, and that's probably part of the reason they won, because great movies have thematic elements most of the time. Anyways, Unforgiven is my favorite Best Picture winner. So thanks for watching. Feel free to share your picks for your favorite Best Picture winners down below in the comments. And I cannot wait to do more videos and watch more Best Picture winners. I'm going to try to do it maybe over a summer where I rank all the Best Picture winners from the beginning of time. Now anyways, thanks for watching, and peace out.